Thank you, Derry. Don't worry, I'm coming to get that one, okay? Let me finish picking this one. I'll come and get that one. Thank you for showing me, son. Want to get it for me? Okay, let me get this one. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my kitchen. How are you all doing? So here are the okras that we just went to the garden to harvest or pick. I've already gone ahead to wash them off camera. Cutting okra is self-explanatory, so I will not be talking much in this cutting process. There are so many ways you can cut your okra. It all depends on how you want it to be in your recipe. So I'm just going to illustrate some of the process or methods I normally use in cutting mine. So like I said, cutting okra is self-explanatory, so stick with me. Let's do this together before we start making this easy but tasty plain okra soup recipe. And if you are new to this channel, you are most welcome, and to my OGs, you all know that I love you. Thank you for always tuning in to watch my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. Alright lovelies, here comes the last batch of the okra that I cut in a chunky form. So at this point, I'm going to transfer the chunky ones inside my food processor. What this does is to give your okra a very nice slimy texture. If you don't have a food processor, you can as well use your blender or your mortar to achieve this step. So I went ahead and added some onions because I'm a very big fan of onions. But if you're not a fan of onions, no hard feelings, okay? Don't add onions to it. So at this point, I'm just going to roughly blend it. So I've got my roughly blended okra, 1 habanero pepper, sliced onions, grounded crayfish or dry prawn. I have some fresh washed shrimps as well. So I'm going to add warm water inside my pot. I'm going to add the fresh washed shrimps at this point, garlic powder, onion powder, tomato bouillon powder. So if you have iru, locust beans or nune, go ahead and add it at this point. So I'm just going to mix it properly. When I'm done, I'm going to cover the lid and allow to cook or boil for 2 seconds. So it's been like 2 seconds later. I'm just going to stir it gently, and at this point I'm going to introduce my roughly blended okra. I'm just going to stir the okra properly. So when I'm done stirring it, I'm going to introduce the next ingredient, which is our red sliced onions, the grounded crayfish, also known as dry prawn. The crayfish will actually elevate the taste of this okra. Even though it's called plain okra recipe, we still need to add some sweetness in it so that it will taste better, okay? So I'm just going to test for seasoning. If I need, I'm going to add. So when I tested it, it was absolutely perfect. I went ahead and introduced the habanero pepper. I just want the habanero pepper to infuse its spiciness inside the soup, so I won't be blending it, but it is totally optional. If you want, you can blend yours. So I'm going to allow it to simmer on a very low heat. Like, this okra soup recipe happens to be my go-to okra soup. So I'm going to stir it for the very last time. Alright lovelies, at this point our plain okra soup is as good as ready, and I've already gone ahead to turn off the heat because I don't want the okra to cook further. Trust me, the simplicity of this okra soup is so tasty, like it's finger licking. I was busy testing it behind camera. I was testing often and on. And here comes the final result of the okra. You can enjoy it with any swallow of your choice. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I will catch you all on my next video. Bye, lovelies.